There are students right now sitting in classrooms trying to figure out what they want to do with their lives. They're being asked big questions early. What career do you want? What path are you choosing? What kind of future do you see for yourself? And here's what I've realized. They're making life decisions without ever being introduced to one of the most impactful careers in healthcare. A career that literally helps save lives, not by being at the bedside, but by making sure everything at the bedside works. And the truth is, most people have never heard of it. And that's not on the students, that's on us. I've been in healthcare technology management for over 30 years, but I didn't come into this industry with some master plan. I didn't grow up saying, one day I'm going to be in HTM. Truth is, I came into this industry by chance. I remember looking at my options, and I didn't know which direction to go. So I did something that sounds crazy now. I closed my eyes, and whatever I picked, I said, that's what I'm taking. And when I opened my eyes, I had landed on biomedical equipment technology. At the time, I didn't fully understand what that meant. I didn't know I had just stepped into a career connected to patient care, technology, safety, purpose, and impact. I didn't know that one random decision would shape the next 30 years of my life. But that's the part that stays with me. Because if I had picked something else, what if I had never landed on biomedical equipment technology? What if the career that changed my life was never explained to me and I had just missed it? That's why exposure matters. Because students shouldn't have to close their eyes and hope they land on purpose. They should be able to see it. They should be able to hear about it. They should be able to meet people who live it. And that's why this conversation matters. Over the last few years, I've had the opportunity to speak to thousands of students, middle school, high school, and I started noticing a pattern. Every time I explained what we do in HTM, how we maintain and repair life-saving medical equipment, how we make sure doctors and nurses can rely on the tools they use, I see it. That look, that moment where a student leans forward just a little bit, and then the same words come out almost every time. I didn't know this existed. Not once, not occasionally, almost every time. And that hit me. Because we're not talking about a small, insignificant career. We're talking about a field that sits at the intersection of healthcare, technology, and purpose. We're talking about careers that are stable, growing, meaningful, and yet invisible. So for a long time, the conversation has been, we need more people in HTM. We have a workforce shortage. We have a pipeline problem. But the more I see it, the more I experience it, I don't think it's a pipeline problem. I think it's an exposure problem. Because how can someone pursue what they've never seen? How can a student dream about a career that's never been placed in front of them? We've got talent. We've got students who are curious, capable, and looking for direction. What we don't have at scale is awareness. And that changes everything. Because the industries that grow, the industries that thrive, they don't wait for people to find them. They go where people are. They show up in schools. They show up in communities. They show up early. And they tell their story clearly and consistently. That's how pipelines are built. Not by hoping someone stumbles across your field, but by making sure they can't miss it. So if you're listening to this and you're in HTM, this is bigger than your job description. It's not just about fixing equipment. It's about representing a career that most people will never hear about unless you say something. Talk about it, share it, show up. Because there's a student somewhere right now trying to figure out their future. And one conversation, one presentation, one moment of exposure could change their entire direction. This isn't just a career nobody told you about. It's a career we can't afford to keep quiet anymore.